Easiest possible playoff run.
What's up, guys?
What's
What's
up?
up?
How's it going? You guys talking football?
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
A Seattle just has been killing it.
I
It's
know,
my
dude.
team.
Oh,
We're
it's
both
awesome.
Seahawks fans.
Everyone talking crap on the Seahawks all year, and then we're about to go to the Super Bowl.
I know it's fitting. Wait, where are you guys from? You guys from Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Nice.
live in Texas now, though, but that's where I'm originally from.
Oh, okay. Nice. What part of Washington?
I'm from Auburn, and I think Andrew, you're from Auburn too, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
so just outside of Seattle.
Nice. Nice. I'm on the other side, but you guys are
That's
still
fine.
cool. Still
Yeah,
Washington.
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, perfect. Well, how are you doing?
Doing good. Yeah. Just got up. But yeah, that's about it.
All of us did too.
Yeah, I know. All right, perfect. All right,
Oh,
what?
nothing.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll get into my first question. You know, talking about like the Ultimate Fighter, and everybody sees it on TV, but how was that experience, living in the house and walk us through, kind of the background of that, the bet behind the scenes.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is what it says it is. The only weird part that when I tell people that are there to surprise is it's like you go into like this like it's like you're in prison, but even worse because in prison now you have like iPads, I guess. Um, but they take away your phone. You can't write letters. You have no communication with the outside world, and you can't even read books or listen to music. So it's like super isolating and hella boring. And so people are always like, "Oh, is reality TV real?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's honestly real because people just get so bored they do dumb shit."
Yeah, it's like perfect for Nate. He doesn't even know how to read anyways.
Exactly.
Bro, that's crazy. Like no music, like everything else is fine, but no music is kind of crazy.
Yeah, the only thing they give you is like a Bible, and that's about it.
Wow.
No
So
TV,
you have to go work out to fight someone. You get no music in the gym.
no music. It's ridiculous. Sometimes because I was with Team Volk and those Aussies are crazy. They'd sneak some music every once in a while. They'd just be like, "Screw you guys," and put on some music. So it was a vibe. But
Yeah.
yeah, imagine putting 16 guys that just want to fight in a house with no distractions. There's about to be some chaos.
Was there any
Yeah.
chaos behind the scenes that they never caught?
Honestly, like our season, I think was pretty chill. We had some chill guys, but I know Mitch and Andre got into it a little bit, which is funny because Mitch was the smallest guy on the show, and then Andre was the biggest guy. Um, but honestly, nothing too crazy, like no real fights. Um, One thing they took out is Brian Battle and Ryder Newman, like were streaking through Ortega's practices a couple times. I don't know why.
Brian Battle, bro.
They just wanted to be naked, I guess. And so it like during one of their practices, fucking Dusty Lampros, he was on my team too. He like walked out and he announced like Brian Battle, Ryder Newman, and they just started streaking through the practice, just fucking cocks out. It was hilarious.
Dude,
Bro,
Brian Battle.
need to
Dude,
bring him
Oh,
back, bro.
yeah, no, yeah. Brian Battle, he's in the PFL now, I think.
yeah, he's fighting
And
the
I
old champ. That guy's a tough dude. It's gonna be a good
Yeah,
fight.
and he
yeah,
do
for
dirty
sure.
boxing too, or something like that.
Yep, yep.
Couple times, yeah.
Yeah, he's all over now, but they cut him because I think he missed weight at 318, I'm pretty sure. And
I think the reason was because he missed weight twice, and then he went up a weight class, and for some
okay,
reason missed weight again. So they're
Damn.
like, yeah,
damn.
I was whooping your ass. Dude's funny, bro.
He is funny. Oh,
Straight
shoot.
crashing out, bro. Oh my goodness.
All right,
he is.
now, okay. Next question for me is, you're now undefeated in your UFC run. You fought on a bunch of, you got a TKO, you got a sub. You're showing the different type of finishes. What do you think is a part of your game that people don't see necessarily or haven't been able to appreciate as much?
I was really happy I got this sub my last fight because I'd yet to get a sub even on the Ultimate Fighter, and so I feel like my sub game is the best part of my game. I'm like subbing like high level guys all around the world every time I go into a gym. So I'm finally happy that my last fight I was able to sub somebody. Um, because that's like my biggest part of my game. I've been doing jiu-jitsu since I was 12. And Yeah, so I'm excited to continually show that, but also I'm learning to crack a little bit better. I got on the Ultimate Fighter as just like a really good wrestler, with some jujitsu, but now I'm learning how to crack some people, and hopefully I get a clean KO. Then I can round it out. I got the decision, I got the sub, I got the TKO. I need a clean KO to round out all the
Perfect.
finishes.
Yeah. All right, Andrew, you got anything?
Yeah. You being a 5'8" bantamweight, what advantage do you feel that gives you against all the other guys at bantamweight that are little like midgets, I guess?
I'm actually 5'9" now. I grew up a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I got in at 5'8", but now I'm 26 years old. Now I'm 5'9". I just got measured at the PI. But I think it's a huge advantage because I'm like built like it's so funny. Like there's a couple types of 35ers. There's either like the like you said the short midget looking ones with the big heads. You know, like
Like Marab and Umar,
exactly like those ones. Or there's like the tall skinny ones like O'Malley. You know, like that are like kind of
Sanhagen, Talbot.
yeah. And for some reason I'm like in the middle where I look like a normal human, but I'm like still like kind of beefy, and I don't have a huge head, and so I feel like that just brings a good little I don't know appeal. But I think it helps with my like distance management with my striking. But I'm also still fucking strong for all my subs. So I feel like I'm the perfect bantamweight. I do have to cut a fuck ton of weight though to do it.
Yeah. Jeez. How is the weight cut? Like how rigorous is that?
It's definitely a journey. That's how all I can describe it as. It's a journey. Like I usually start like 65. After my last surgery, I was 75, so it was pretty hefty. But now I'm like back to my walking weight, like 60, 65. And so I gotta lose like 10, 15 pounds to get to 150. And then the last week is hell when I gotta cut 15 pounds of water.
Right.
I feel like SpongeBob from that one episode where he goes to the Sandy Cheeks dome.
Just dehydrated as
Yeah,
hell.
water.
Whatever. No, no. I mean, I just have always wondered. You see all the guys when they hop on the scale and they're just like looking dehydrated. How much is like how like good does it feel once you rehydrate? Are you like feeling good once fight day comes, or is it you're still feeling the effects?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I feel too confident sometimes because like I've gone out there and fought stupid because I feel like literally unstoppable. Like I go from death and then I refuel, and for some reason I feel the best I can never feel, and I get like all the water back in my body, and I feel like I'm able to do like three backflips in a row, and I'm like I'm a machine, and then I just walk into the fire. So um I don't know what I was gonna say or how I fucking answer that question, but I said I feel good, but I need to tone it down a little bit and still fight smart.
For sure.
Absolutely. Um, Brady. So I don't know if you're familiar with the Andy MMA YouTube channel, but a couple of weeks ago, I posted a video building UFC Seattle, and on that video, I had you match made against Raul Rosas Jr.
Hey, I like that, dude. I've been down to fight Raul Rosas for a while. I mean, it makes sense. We're both like youngish. He's obviously hella fucking young. Um, Grappling style, and we got a similar record, but they gave him Rob Font,
Yep.
which made me a little sad because I wouldn't mind fighting Rob Font too. So I don't
Yeah,
know. I'm definitely trying to get on UFC Seattle. So that's the goal. We're like in talks right now. I'll fight someone like a Ricky Simone. Fucking
Mm.
give me a Kyler Phillips. I don't know, guys. Come on, give me some. Who else do you think?
Let's think. Know what, Brady? Let's match make right now. Let's go look through. I know that we were talking. I think you said Damon Blackshear. Somebody was talking about Damon Blackshear when I
Marcus
was talking to
McGee.
someone. Marcus McGee. Okay. I know Simone's going to be on the card. That's all I know is that they're giving Ricky Simone that card. So that might be the shot right there. And he's
Or
from Washington too.
he's on the card.
I'm like 99%. I guarantee he's on the card because last year he got that crazy KO against Basharat, and then this year he's already posting like, oh yeah, Seattle were ready, like all this, like they're gonna give it to him. I'm telling you right now, they're going to. Because
Yeah.
if they gave Mansoor Abdul another shot at Seattle, they're gonna give it to Ricky. I'm telling you right now. So I would not be surprised if that's who you get matched up against. Because I mean, you think about it, anywhere you have a large range from fighting anyone from like top 15 range to like 25-20. Like you could fight anybody, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I'm on such a big win streak, but it's not like I have a huge UFC record, so it's like, where do I look?
Yeah, I know.
But
So it's kind of the weird. Yeah,
Ricky would
Ricky,
be a good like add to the resume. He's got a fuck ton of fights in the UFC.
for sure. Is there anybody who you look at, stylistically, or like anybody who you would want to fight in Seattle, possibly?
Um, Honestly, at this point, I haven't fought in a while. I just want to fight somebody. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't
Canelo.
mind. Yeah, like I love to fight against Simone. I feel like he's one of those short hobbit guys. So I feel like I can just grab onto him. He can't run that fast. But I love his fighting style. I think it would be a banger of a fight. He's got good wrestling, heavy hands, all that good stuff. Um, I don't know why Simone just keeps popping up in my head. That would be a good one. Maybe there's this one guy, Victor Henry.
Victor Henry, yep.
Yeah, he's from Washington. I wouldn't mind fighting him. I know he's probably trying to get on the card. He hasn't fought since last April. So one of those two. I
Okay.
wish it was Rob Font. I would love to fight Rob Font. I feel like just take him down and choke him out. Um, but yeah, those are
What
my three.
about Cody No Love?
He's
I
already on
would, but
324.
I
He
honestly
is?
we
Yeah.
he wouldn't. I know him too well. He's his girlfriend's from Spokane.
Oh,
Really?
And so he's come to fights. Whenever I'm down to Vegas, he's always like hitting me, like dap me up and stuff. And so we kind of became friends. Um, and obviously, there's no friends in the fight game, but I just don't ever see that one happening. If I'm being honest.
and he's
Yeah.
already booked it like 3 weeks beforehand, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I need
Okay.
the Cody No Love title run again, bro.
I know.
But we'll see. I don't know. That's a tall thing to ask, especially with the bantamweights nowadays,
Yeah.
because
Oh,
there's some
dude.
freaks in the top 15 now, and
Yeah.
outside like myself.
I'll
Yeah.
always take him over anyone now. You know what? Cody Garbrandt chins Sean O'Malley. I don't care.
I think that's definitely possible.
No, for sure. Talking about Sean O'Malley. Brady, give us your UFC 324 predictions this Saturday. We're back.
Mm. It goes one of two ways. He either wins or he loses. No,
I
I go for it.
Go ahead. I said he either wins by a knockout or he loses decision.
I could see that. Yeah, I don't see him really getting clean KO'd, but I feel like Song Yadong's got some power, and he's really crisp with his hands. You saw the fight. Who did he fight that he just looked like a world beater? He had a good fight against Peter Yan, right?
Yeah, he put up a decent fight. He got clipped a few times though.
Yeah.
He just beat Henry Cejudo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it
It was
was.
the eye poke in Seattle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a crazy one. I don't know. It's honestly all depends on what O'Malley shows up, because he kind of quit against Marab that last fight, and I
Yeah.
don't know if that like the first fight like broke him to his core, or he's just broken against Marab and just scared. Um, but I feel like it is going to be competitive. I don't see Song Yadong knocking O'Malley out, so I agree with that. I hope he
Okay.
does. I like him.
Yeah.
I like Song Yadong.
Who do you got, Patty or Gaethje?
Patty. I think Gaethje's getting a little bit older.
Yeah, I like
I got
Patty
Justin Gaethje Rolling Thunder KO.
You're thinking with your heart. You gotta think with your mind.
I am thinking with my mind. Patty doesn't have anything to beat Gaethje with.
Bro, his jiu-jitsu is next level. He's a fucking grappling phenom.
I mean, he hasn't really shown anything crazy compared to like Habib, which Justin was stuffing a couple Habib takedowns.
But that was the old Justin, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do agree with that. Because what is Justin like, 38, 39?
I think he's like 38. Yeah.
I think Justin
Okay,
expects to stand up. I
but
think that's what he's expecting.
Justin made prime Tony Ferguson quit, and Patty barely beat a washed Tony Ferguson.
Um, well, one, Justin Gaethje had him for 5 rounds, right?
Bro.
Patty, trying to think of how that fight even went.
He
I don't
gassed out in the second round trying to grapple with him, and almost got subbed, and then got stood up, and then just had a boring fight to decision.
Damn. You might be right. Justin Gaethje might win. but I still go with Patty.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
going with
Justin
Patty
go.
too.
I love Justin. I actually like Patty too, but
I just want to see Justin get a win, bro. I can't see him go out on a loss. Not
yeah,
like Poirier, at least. Poirier went out on a loss. I need Justin to go out on a win.
yeah, I'm sure. Well, this is the last fight if he loses. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The thing is I don't see him beating Taporia. I don't
Yeah,
see either of them beating Taporia. So it's they're lining up to get knocked out by Taporia.
I know, dude. Oh my
yeah.
God.
Taporia
Yeah,
just,
Topuria is an unstoppable force. Can't stop the
He's just
guy.
got two heavy hands, and
I
those guys.
know.
If you're gonna beat Taporia, you almost have to be like a guy that'll go out there and just shoot, like Habib.
I know. And just hold him there. You can't. You got to be
Yeah,
like a Hamzat to fight him there. But Oliveira tried to. I mean, he got the takedown. Or I'm pretty sure, right?
yeah,
yeah,
but
Yeah.
Ilya reversed it.
Uh,
which
Got in
is
that clinch
fine. Like
position.
you get reversed, that's fine. Oliveira has good jiu-jitsu. He just hangs out until he can throw up a sub or something, and then tries to get on top. I feel like that's the game plan. He might because he has good jiu-jitsu. Don't get me wrong. He's like known as like a good grappler, but you gotta get away from those hands and not get overhand righted like everyone else or left hooked.
very true.
Absolutely.
Very true.
I don't know. I think that I want to see Armin versus Ilya. I feel like that would be such a good fight.
See, that is a good fight because they're both very like similar in build, and Armin's fucking got some high level grappling.
I was
Yeah.
so upset when we didn't see Armin versus Islam. That would have been a great fight, I feel.
Yeah, the rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because their first fight was hella close, and Armin took it on like 3 weeks' notice, and that was back when he
yeah.
was like 20, like 22, 23.
Yep.
People
Yeah, so that
forget,
was
man.
yeah. And did you see he just had a wrestling match against Jens Pulver
Yeah.
Palmer?
Yeah. I did not see that. I knew he wrestled somebody. I didn't know it was Jens Pulver.
No, it's I think it's Jens Palmer again in the RAF.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Yep.
dude, that guy's a freak wrestler, and Armin never really wrestled officially.
Yeah, I know.
Look at it
Dude,
up right.
Armin's just making hella money now because he's just doing all this side stuff while waiting for the title. I doubt
Exactly.
I doubt he wants to fight another number one contender.
It
I
was
guarantee it.
Lance Palmer, and then
Lance Palmer.
No.
grappled Shara at height.
Yeah, and he pretty much beat Chara. Like their rules were weird. He got two takedowns, but no sub, and so it was a
It was
draw.
a draw. What the hell?
It was weird. It was a weird like rule set. It didn't really make sense.
Yeah.
All right.
I love how he has that contract where he can go and just compete with wrestling, but also just it makes me mad because like you could be fighting for number one contendership all this time that you've had off. You're grappling with these people.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah, it's lame. That's the one cool part about being in the UFC is you can always just go and do something else as long as it's not MMA fighting. I
Yeah.
know a lot of guys that have done like bare knuckle boxing. Like who was it? Chad Mendez went and did some bare knuckle boxing while he was in the UFC. Came back and fought.
Yeah.
Um, but I definitely want to do some grappling matches at some point.
For sure.
Hey, could have Raw Rosas, but he got booked. UFC Seattle.
Or no, not he. I think it was at 320. Was it 326? Yeah,
Yeah,
327.
I'm down with that at some point. I'm surprised he's not UFC Mexico, to be honest.
Same. No, I was surprised about that. I think that card's fully booked now. I think they got 13 on the slate for that.
Yeah, because how
Yeah,
many more do we have for Seattle?
I think it's. I think there's 5 fights still to be made until we have 13. But Kiesa was 8, and then
Yes,
yeah,
it's prelims, right?
Kiesa's probably gonna be the future prelim or the prelim. I don't know. I think that they still need like. I guarantee you, like I'm gonna like Simone's gonna be on it. I think it'd be you versus Simone. It would be my prediction, if I'm being honest. I mean, have you heard anything? Is there anything like
Oh, they said they're just looking for someone for Seattle for me. Well, that's as far as
okay,
they've got so far.
okay,
But it
yeah,
sounds like Simone doesn't have a guy either. So,
yeah. I think that's the fight to make is you versus Simone. Let's see. I don't really know who else would be. It's kind of free for all from there. I know they need like two more main card fights though because it's Walter Walker is on the main card, Grosso, and then obviously Izzy and Piper. Um, and then
Let's go.
everything else is prelims, in my opinion. Maybe they put
Body,
Kies on the main card. I don't know.
body cam Piper.
Body bag, Piper. Wait, why do you say body cam?
Because
That's his
the
nickname
jokes
now.
he turns the body cam off.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, no,
I got Piper via KO.
I can see that. I feel like he's durable. Um, but Izzy is good. He just has lost. What did he just lose his last fight or lost his last two?
he's lost
Lost
the
all
last
three
three. Yeah,
in all three ways: decision, submission, and knockout.
Yeah, that's not good.
I want Izzy to get it done though. Don't get me wrong. I want him to do it, but
I
I
can
don't
see
know.
it honestly. I mean, Piper doesn't look that incredible on the feet. He has some really good grappling though.
Yeah,
So if he
Got
takes him
that
down, it's
big right
over.
hand.
He does have a big right hand. That's true, and that's what Mavov caught Izzy with.
yep.
Yeah, honestly, Piper's probably gonna win.
I know, and I feel like this is like a perfect scenario for Piper. Is like, but you look at the matchmaking, it didn't make sense at first, but it's like, okay, they're trying to push Piper. Like
Yeah,
now that this is like first big like crowded main event versus a like the greatest middleweight of all time, and then now it's just like they're trying to push another American middleweight to be a star, and if he gets that KO, he will be a like superstar. Like it's gonna be insane. So I don't
yeah,
know. We'll see. Yeah, no, the Seattle card probably still got five more fights left to be made, so I think that you'll be added on to that hopefully, because I'll be there
And
live.
Piper's got the Sean Strickland backstory too.
I know.
the beast of parents or what?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, very abusive dad. Like his dad threatened to kill his coach or some shit, like multiple times.
Yeah.
Damn.
No.
Yeah,
No.
it's either you gotta have a bad dad or no dad at all, and that's the
Yeah.
best
No.
for me.
No. That's the best base for MMA right there. Some trauma.
Childhood trauma.
Yeah.
If
No. Seriously. Not to
daddy
get you.
issues, it's the best thing you can do for somebody.
No.
And
Seriously.
yeah, look at Pantoja. Are you proud of me now, Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. All right, dude. We are just going off topic. Here we go. Back onto the questions. We were just talking, which is good. Your name Bam Bam. Where did that come from?
Oh yeah, that one's an old one. Um, it's pretty much back when I first started fighting. I was in a gym, jiu-jitsu gym, so there's a lot of people. Um, and there was a girl there that was like a little bit older, but she kind of gave me the nickname Bam Bam because if you watch Bam Bam, he like goes around with a big old stick beating up all the dinosaurs. And so I was this like 16-year old kid beating up all the adults in the gym. And so she just called me Bam Bam. That was pretty much
Yeah.
it.
Just stuck after that.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I'll take it. I like Bam Bam.
No, Bam Bam's good.
Yeah,
You and Tai Tuivasa, same.
exactly. I think we're
Yeah.
the same person. We look
Yeah.
alike too.
No. Yeah. Seriously, he's right behind me right here.
There you go. My Aussie brother.
For sure. He's fighting on 325. Yeah. All right. Tai
Who's he fighting?
Tuivasa, the 6'7" guy. What's his name? Yep, there it is. What's his
There's
name?
another 6'7" heavyweight.
Talishan Teixeira, the guy who got chinned by Derek Lewis.
Mmm.
Yeah,
Oh, that was questionable though.
yeah, I know. That was like early stoppage for sure.
That's a tough fight for Tai Tuivasa. He's probably gonna get.
Yeah,
Dude, did you see Tai Tui before all his time off? He got up to like 335 pounds or some shit.
jeez.
Yeah, he was a big fella. He was
I
he
don't
was
know.
enjoying life.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't know. We're gonna see. Dude, great UFC in Paramount Plus. Excited for that.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, oh,
I'm
yeah.
I'm I'm interested to see what like the layout's gonna look like on the broadcast and live once we're in Seattle. I wonder what it's gonna if they change the presentation at all.
If it's in Seattle, you better be going, right?
Yeah, I'm going. Yep.
Okay.
I went last year. It was fun. This year I'm
Was
going to
it?
cover the event. Yeah, I'm doing media day for them this year, so it'll be
Oh, you do
fun.
media through the
Yeah,
UFC?
yeah,
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
How does that? Is that hard to get into?
It's extremely hard. So at first I got denied. You have to like submit all your like credentials and stuff, and then I emailed them and they gave me access to the event. So I'll be there that first Wednesday when media day stuff happens. This is my first time ever doing it. So
Don't ask stupid questions.
I no,
Let's get
no,
some good questions here.
I know. I'm only, I'm just gonna, take it all in. But it is my first time covering it, so we're gonna see.
He's gonna go in there. So, Joe Pfeiffer, what does this fight mean for you?
No, no, not me, not me, not ever. Um, no, yeah, no, but I'm excited for it. So we'll get through that.
Oh,
Hopefully, you
so
get
you're
a
gonna be
fight.
one of the guys on the mics.
Yeah, yeah,
Damn, dude.
yeah. No, I'm
Dang, I didn't know
excited
you're
for it,
big time like that.
dude. I don't. I just got. We started this like 3 weeks ago, and we're both still in high school, so it's like, yeah, it's gonna be tough. We'll see. I don't know, but I think yeah, media day, and then I'm covering the weigh-ins. I did not get a media day table though. So for like on the fights when they're like close up to the cage, I'm still like I'm in the
Mhm.
stand still, but that's okay.
That's fine. Yeah, at least you get a free ticket.
Yeah, no, I get the free ticket, but I'm gonna bring my mom. I think she's gonna come along with me to the fight, not to media day.
There you go.
So, so yeah. All right, more questions. Looking into 2026, how many fights are you trying to get on the docket this year? I know that you went through an injury, and you've been dealing with that, but how many are you trying to look to get into this year?
At least I want 3 fights this year. 3 fights, 3 wins. Go into 2026 in the top 10, and then shooting for a title shot in 2027. That's like kind of my like rough, because I want to get a new contract here soon. I want to buy a new fucking car. I got some shit I want to do, and so 3 fights this year, 3 wins. Hopefully, I fight. I always fight in banger fights, so collect a few bonuses along the way. Yeah, that's my goal. Finally get a clean
Dude,
KO.
you got the hardest road. Bantamweight, dude. Straight killers up there.
There is for sure. I feel like luckily I've had these injuries and stuff like that, but um, I was so young when I got in. I feel like it's kind of let me grow up outside of the cage, but still in the UFC. And I feel like I've got a lot better and matured, and my body's got more matured. I feel stronger, faster, all that shit. And so I think it was everything happens for a reason.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Sure. And when you look towards their roadmap, you think, you say you fight Ricky Simone in March, you get another fight in July, maybe a top 15 guy, what does that look like for you in your mind, mapping it out?
Ricky Simone would be perfect because he was in the rankings and now he's
Yeah,
not. So take him out. Then I get like a guy like Rob Font right
yeah,
inside the rankings because he's still gonna be ranked if Raul Rosas beats him. Um, and then after that, take out somebody like obviously pipe dream, but if O'Malley loses, go get O'Malley. He would hate that fight because I'm a grappler, but
oh
I'd
yeah,
love that fight. Or take on someone who else is like around that area.
Sandhagen,
Sandhagen would
uh,
be a fun one. Figueredo,
yep, Figgy,
yeah, someone with a big name to get me on the map.
Cheeto.
Cheeto, dude,
Cheeto, yeah,
that's actually the perfect one. I think Cheeto. I think I mopped the floor with Cheeto. I feel like I'm too physical for Cheeto. He's too slow and he needs time to build. But I got killer cardio, so it's not like he's gonna out cardio me. And I can he's not gonna wear on me. He hits hard, but he's slow. So
for sure.
I feel like that's a good fight for me. So yeah, so Ricky Simone, Rob Font, Cheeto, and then all the way.
Then 2027 title.
Let's go, baby.
Let's do it.
Whoever's up there. I don't even know who's gonna be hanging around in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Probably still gonna
weird.
be Marab. Probably still gonna have like Umar. That's probably gonna be the top two right there.
And
That's true, but
Hiestand.
those guys are getting older. Those guys are like peak age is 33 or 30 to 33, and those guys are both past it. So
I think Umar's young, no?
I
is he?
think he's
I
older.
think
I think
he's
he's like
about your
30.
age.
No, he's older than me, but I know he's young. He might be younger.
He's
Yeah,
uh he's 30, so yeah.
he is 30. I knew it. There you go. Perfect. Ball knowledge tested. All right.
All right,
On
I got one.
You got one. There you go.
So we interviewed another Seattle native, Elisha Ellison, and we were
I don't know what
talking
that
to
is
him.
for some reason.
He's a heavyweight contender or prospect.
Oh, nice.
We were talking to him, and I'm a heavyweight, and I want to go to the UFC. So we asked him, I was like, could we ever, if we're ever both in Seattle, could we come to the gym and like record some videos? Do you think if me and Owen are ever both in Seattle at the same time, we could come up to you, ski jitsu or sick jitsu,
Yeah,
record
I
some
guess.
training with Brady Hiestand,
Of course,
learn
yeah,
some
you guys are more
tech?
than welcome to come. We're a little bit of drive from Seattle. You're gonna have to make the 4.5 hour trek, but you guys are more than welcome to come out. We'll get some hands thrown. We'll
Let's
fight to
go.
the death. I'm down. Let's do it.
Teach Owen some shit. Owen don't know nothing.
Dude,
I
I
bet
just box. That's it.
I tried to get him to wrestle back in eighth grade, and he wouldn't.
Damn. So
Oh,
you guys been
dude.
friends for a while.
Yeah.
We met in fifth grade camp.
Damn. The love story everyone wishes they had.
Everybody says that. It's
Sure.
hilarious. No, 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 dude. Football's my thing. I'm not. Don't fight like that. I do love the sport. It's my favorite sport. I love it way more than football for sure. But
Just not playing.
no, I don't. I wish I could. I think I could fight maybe, but it's a
No, I
rigorous
tell
path to go
everyone
down.
it's the dumbest sport in existence. You're literally going out there and getting beat up, and we don't even get paid like football players.
Yeah,
Like it's crazy. Like I'm just lucky I got in when I was young, and I had been doing it for so long. But there's people that ask me if they should try to fight, and I always no. Number one answer is no. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I got lucky and it's made it worth it for me because I could make a living off of it. But I know majority of people spend so much time and get nothing out of it. Or they get something out of it. They get like memories, discipline, all that good stuff. But like for the money and the lifestyle, they don't get what they put in, if that makes sense.
for
So
sure,
that's why my girlfriend will never fight. My brother will never fight. No one in my family that's close to me will ever actually fight.
for sure,
It's just I when I first wrestled, I fell in love with the sport, and then I started getting into MMA, and it just I never felt like the desire to play something or pursue something more than I did when I found out like just fell in love with MMA.
Well, that's the problem. Is it's like sometimes it just latches onto you, and then you can't not do it. And that's kind of what happened with me because I started grappling when I was 12, and then cage fighting when I was 16. And I didn't even know about the UFC. I didn't watch any UFC fights. I didn't really care about UFC. I just did it because I liked to do it, and I liked the competition aspect. And then I figured out there was actually a way to make money. And then by that point, I was too deep, and I was turning pro, and I was like, well, I'd rather do this than go fucking be an accountant.
Yeah.
true, very true. Do you
Um,
think that like the branding and like the marketing of yourself? I know you're like big on the social media. You make these videos. Do you think that that is an important part of like making money in the UFC and being making yourself marketable?
1,000%.
Yeah,
It's become such a huge thing. I'm like, at first, things first is we're entertainment. Like, we're trying to bring eyes to the sport, and if you're a guy that has no following, um, why would they want you? Like, why would they want to invest in you if you have no like value? The value of Izzy is he brings a bunch of people and people want to see him fight. Either they want to see him knock out or get knocked out. And if you don't bring any value in that way, like why would they want you? That's why I feel like they don't want some of these like boring wrestlers. Because there's probably some crazy wrestler fighters out there that could just go and be champion for 10 years. But then they would be boring and then no one would watch the UFC.
for sure.
So they want some excitement.
Absolutely.
And that's why I got like in the last year, I feel like I've got into the social media stuff just like because I haven't been fighting, so I have to keep up the value somehow.
I agree. Okay. Yeah, it's always interesting to see how people, deal with, first off the injury, but also keeping themselves marketable. Because, some of these guys just sit back and people just start like forget about them. They don't,
Yeah,
they aren't talking about them. They're not, matchmaking them on cards or anything of that sort. But, with you, you've kept yourself marketable and, done all that. So that's very good. But, there's some of these guys, they get cut because of that reason. They're not, people don't care.
exactly. Like there was a guy named I think it was John Flick or something. He was a
Yeah.
25er, and he had like three UFC bonuses. He had a winning record. I think he lost one, and they cut him. He had like 4,000 followers.
Damn.
And he's like, I don't know why they cut me. And I'm like, well, it's because no one knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's true. Very, very true. It's a business.
Yeah.
Andrew, you got some? I only got one more.
Um, Not right now. Let me think.
Yeah.
Let me cook.
All right. Well, perfect. Well, Brady, I got one more for you, and that's, what can fans expect, going into 2026? What's the message?
They can expect a fighter with two good knees, ready to bang. I feel like I always bring it in my fights, even if I don't want to. I can't help it being an exciting fight. So I'm gonna bring that same energy. I'm gonna go out there and have some bigger of fights, go out get some wins, and really put my name on the map. I feel like now I understand part of the game, and I'm fully matured, coming into my prime in the next 2 3 years, and so it's gonna be the best version of myself yet.
For sure. Perfect. 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 All right. Well, that's all I got. Andrew, have you made something up or no?
Mm, no, no, that's all I've got.
No, that's all we got. All right. Perfect. Thank you, Brady, for hopping on. It was
Yeah,
great
thanks,
talking to you.
guys.
For
Yeah, have a
sure.
good one. See you guys at UFC Seattle.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace.
Yeah. What a
Oh,
guy.
this close to saying fuck Mary Kill.
No, 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 no.